Hello everyone, I'm Terry. You're watching Crafty Clefty. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. I made these little landscape shadow boxes. Now if you like it, want to make something similar, then stay tuned and watch the video. It's coming right up. Alright, now I have these 6 shadow boxes, 6 squares, and I already busted up the squares. They was scrap and it already had cracks in it, so I just busted it, and where it busted at, I'm going to use that for the design. I'm going to paint the inside blue. I'm going to Mod Podge the little pieces, a little floral napkin onto the pieces of wood. And I also have green. I'm going to paint different shades of green. I am going to paint along the sides and here in the back. So I'm going to start in the middle first, which will be blue. So I'm going to get started, and I'm almost out of this one, so I'll start with this one. Now you don't need much blue. And I'm not worried about the sides. It's all going to be, a napkin's going to be Mod Podged on it. And I'm going to paint over it with green. So it will be okay once I get this done here. So I'm not worried about neatness right now. When I get to the sides, I might be, I might not be. It depends on how the wood, how I put the wood inside, the broken wood. So, okay, I got this one. I'm going to do the others, and I'll be right back. Okay, now all 4 of these inside is painted, and I'm not worried about sloppy, as those parts going to be covered up. Only a little bit of the blue is going to be showing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint along the inside and then the outside. I've got 3 shades of green, so I'm going to be doing 3 different shades. I'm going to do the inside too. When I get done with that, I will show you what it looks like. And it doesn't matter if it kind of blends in on the side here. That will be covered up. Now I'm painting the sides. See what it looks like. I will be painting the back, and that's going to be last. And I've got 4 more to do. So I will show you what it looks like when I'm done with all 4 of these. And this one I got all painted even the back. Had to go with the darker green. That's fine. And the rest of these will be painted the darker green. When you get to this area, if you don't take this off, you gotta paint around it with a little brush. And like what I'm doing, very gently. It means this is a darker color. I'm just painting very gently around that edge. Now, for the underneath here, underneath there, taking my paintbrush, going underneath, and just painting it like that. Now you gotta get the top. Now, if you've got a sturdy hand, I would recommend taking this off and then screwing it back on. But you don't. I don't. So, anyway, just take your paintbrush and try to go as neatly as you can, and then take your finger and kind of wipe that off. Okay, you don't need much up here. Now around the hanger, you're going to take your brush and just go right up to it and go straight to the edge. And then here, where you've got a little tail there, you go underneath that little tail and just go around until you're all done. And take your time with this because it because you don't want to mess things up. But mine is going to be covered with a napkin, so it's not going to look, you're not going to notice it too much, but that's how it's going to be. And let's see, this is how it's going to look. So far. Okay, I will be right back. Now, the shadow boxes are all painted front and back. So now I've got these squares that have been busted up. I'm going to paint them. And they are going to be green. After I paint, then I'm going to modgpoge it. And with the paint, just shake it up. Now, I'm using this box here to kind of place what I think might be okay. Just make a placement. I'm not going to paint that. I'm going to just paint these. Then I'll set it to the side and paint the other. Now this, I'm just going to give one coat of paint. And there's really see how that's going on. I'm not worried about the sides because the sides can be that color because the water and then the dirt. So this is looking pretty good. So I'm going to be doing that with each of them, and I'll show you what it looks like when I place it. Now, this is all painted. I've got 6 squares here that you can see. I've got my 6 shadow boxes here. And I'm going to do one block at a time. I've got my sanding block, sandpaper, napkins, flower napkins, and this brush, I cut the tip off because it's really hard because I've been using it for modgpoge. So I am going to do one at a time. So I'm going to do this one and this one, put the paper on, and then I will go to a box and put the paper on it. Now I've got my napkin, I got a little piece of tape. And put it on the front here. I'm going to pull it off. Now, it looks as though I can do 4 squares at once. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I have these separate. I gotta put the modgpoge on, all 4 of them. Yeah, I can do 4 at once, make it faster. And just be careful when you're stirring up your modgpoge. And once I get these 4 done, I'll turn you back on and show you how we put the paper on. And I decided just to do 2 at a time. I'm a little trouble with this here. So this one doesn't matter where you put it on. And kind of let that dry a little bit. I have one of them. Just clean it off. Pretty good. Top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. That's just one. I'll grab the other one. Gotta do the same thing. And this one here will make one of the squares. And just keep doing that. And you get your nice edge. Now this edge won't be seen, it will be here or here. And then I'll show you what we do next. Now this one won't have to be doubled, but I'm thinking this may have to be doubled with the napkin. Now, one square is done. And that's about what it's going to look like. I have to Mod Podge all this. And then I will do all 6 of them. But I will show you what this one box looks like. I have the inside done. Mod Podge, I did the inside, went back, and then I Mod Podged the outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this part later, if I feel up to it. So I'm going to get this out of the way. And I have one of these. And I'm going to place it wherever I feel that it would be good at. And I will glue it down. Okay. And I had another little piece. Apparently not. But I wonder if this should be like this or like this. Or maybe in the middle. Maybe in the middle. Water going on both sides. Okay. Well, this is all wet. So I'm going to use it and just place it down. I was going to do 2 coats, but I'm not. I don't think I need it. Let's get the glue all the way around. I think I'm going to switch sponges. This one has had it. Okay, so here, just press it down and do the other side. Yeah, I'm going to get me another sponge. And I'm just gluing it down, and I'm going to do the other one. And I will show you what I'm going to do with the sides here, well, here. And I'll show you what we do next. Now, for the other napkin, a little piece of tape, put on the back, and then you can pull apart. And let me show you what this one looks like so far. And the side first, then the outside, then I'll figure out what to do with this and what to do with the water. But that's how this one is being placed. And you can see that. And each one of these is going to be a little different, but I'm doing the same way each one. So I'm going to be working on this one. And I've got, let's see. Oh. Maybe something like that. Doesn't matter because It's going to be land. And so I will have this back on, and I'll show you the final results of what we're going to do with that one. Now you're on. Okay, this is where I glued the pieces in, and now I am putting glue in here, in between here. And you want the kind of glue that dries clear. Okay. And you want to take pin or something that you can get into the sides. I'm going to need more than that. Not a pin, but unless it's not working. I get all the nicks and crannies in here. This is an old paintbrush that's no good anymore. Just take it and put it all over. Now that's going to take a lot of glue, and just kind of spread it out all over. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Right. Okay, I'm using the same napkin for all of these. I got a whole bunch from Dollar Tree, and this is one. And this is one that's almost done. And I got the sides. And in here you can kind of see the little fish. You can't really see that. But it takes a while for the glue to dry. I got some different types of clear glue in here. And this one I put a couple of fish in too. You can't really see. But what I'm going to do is, with this other one, you put your modgpoge down. And then you're going to put your paper. And you want to put the clean edge of the paper against this side here, so you don't have to do any cleaning on that side. The more you gotta do with the other paper, or napkin, is it can lift up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put my edge on the front. And putting this to the edge, the corner, 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 just like that. And then we're going to clean it, just like we did all the other ones. And you gotta be a little careful when you got the back here. And I will show you the next step. I think I'm just about done with 2. I've got 4 more to go. I've got 1 halfway done though. So it's actually 3.5. So I will be getting back with you. Remember, when you do this, start up and then down. on top, go down, top, down, top, down. And you can see the clean edge. So you do that all the way around. Now these are all done. There's one. Got a little bitty fish in there. Okay, this is number 2. And this one just has what looks like to be logs or twigs or something in there. Now, I've got 3 more to do. That will be my 6, but for this video, it's all done. And hopefully, if I remember, I'll put a picture of all 6 at the end. So, yeah, that's if I remember. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. And there's one more part coming up. Hi, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And I hope it inspires you to have fun and get creative and maybe do something similar. And just have fun. And that's what it's all about. Having fun. And you can find my other videos on the playlist and Crafty Clefty Crafts. I also have Crafty Clefty Motivationals and Crafty Clefty Greetings. So I hope you enjoy the videos enough that you subscribe and like and interact. And I will see you, hopefully, next time. Bye-bye.